Hey, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vlog. I should be doing content today, but yeah, that's not gonna work out today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and vlog today. It is 12:27 in the afternoon and I love a slow morning. I live for Sundays. I just love a slow morning. My Saturdays, I'm getting up early to take my son to rehearsals. I need mornings like this. And because I don't get up early, right, it forces me to crunch a lot of things in a short period of time, and you just kind of never know how the days are going to go. And so even though I pre-plan, of course Sundays are my content days, and so even though I pre-plan to do some content today, it's not gonna work out. So I've already been up, got the dog up and everything. She's sniffing around. Started on my coffee. I've laid in the bed, watched a couple of YouTube videos. That is just kind of how I like my mornings to go. I'm fixing a sausage really quickly because I thought we had some bacon, but the bacon is in the freezer. So it's gonna have coffee. I have a muffin. Just got my H&M order in like just right now. And the crazy part about it is that I got an email a few days ago that H&M is now in Nordstrom. I don't know how to feel about that. I didn't take a deep dive, so I don't know if this is just going to be online, if this is going to be in stores, but I don't need to go to Nordstrom for H&M. I just don't know what sense that makes. H&M likes to do a lot of, promotions and discounts and stuff on their website, on their app. I don't know if that transfers over to Nordstrom. I just don't know. Like I said, I didn't take a deep dive, and I just don't know where the perk is to shop H&M at Nordstrom. Because if it's not in stores, right? If it's online only and we make a purchase through Nordstrom, is it really actually coming from Nordstrom or is it coming from H&M? Because then what's the difference? I don't know. So yeah. Okay. But anywho, I saw something on Nordstrom and I was like, well, let me go see if it's at H&M, and it was, and I kept it in my cart because at the time there were no promos, and Nordstrom run promos. Depending on what the promo is, I'll just skip out on it, right? But I kept the things in my cart, and I think maybe in a couple days they had a promo and I had some rewards, and that is the way to go for me. So it was delivered DoorDash, and so it only took a day for it to get here. I got a pair of shoes and I got a handbag. And she's a pretty nice size. Okay. So this is the bag that I saw on Nordstrom, and I'm like, well, let me head over to H&M and get it from the horse's mouth itself. The crazy thing about it is that it didn't have any measurements, so I didn't know how big, how small it was, but there were a couple reviews and they were good. And so I was like, well, no big deal, right? Because if I don't like it, I could just return it. So it's not really big at all, but it is a nice size. Let's see if I can. But it is a nice size, super cute. And I don't like big bags. Y'all know I don't really do a lot of big bags. I will have some because they're necessary, but for the most part, I like a bag that is proportioned to my body. And I don't have a solid yellow bag. This is really cute. So it does have a little magnetic closure here. This part is just decorative, which is really cute. It's very Jacques mousse coated. The pleating, this one is not leather. The price does reflect the quality. which is fine. There are no inner pockets or anything like that, but it's definitely big enough for me to hold my little couple things that I need, like phone, hand sanitizer, hand cream, wallet, keys, lippies, things of that nature. So this is definitely big enough to hold all of the things. And then they have these cute little charms on it already. This is so cute. This is so cute. This has like a little gold flower and the leaf. And so I'm curious. Just gonna use my measuring tape real quick and see what's the length on this one. Oh, okay, so it's about 11 inches. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's about 11 inches long from the bottom. And then because it's asymmetric, you know, but the shortest part is about 4 inches, and then the tallest part is 6, and the middle is about 5. Cute, super cute. And the width is about 4, a little bit over 4. Really nice size, really a nice size. So I am pleased with this. I don't think it was over 50 bucks, you guys, because like I said, it's not leather, so the price does reflect the quality, but it's really good. I would suspect not to wear something dark, you know, like anything that will bleed, because it's given it'll bleed off on the material. So let's keep that in mind. And then I ordered a pair of sandals. It's winter here. Today is Sunday, May 3rd. It's winter here in the Chi, and I don't like it. I don't appreciate it at all. So I guess whenever summer gets here, warm weather overall, you know, I can keep my toes out. Because this is ridiculous. I mean, this is really ridiculous. I understand how when people get to a certain age and whatnot, and they live in cities like this, they move to warmer climates. Because I cannot stress enough how over the cold I am. So it's really chilly in here, but the gas bill is down, okay? It is down, and as it should. It's May, and so I don't want to turn on the heat, although all I need to do is turn on just a little bit to kind of knock the chill off, right? I'm not turning it on because I'm just not. But anywho, these shoes look humongous. So huge. But I got these cute little sandals because I love sandals like this. They're just a flat sandal. Look at that toe box. Look at that shape. Love that. And it's a thong sandals with the straps. So this is leather, right? But then everything else is not leather. So there was a little price hike on these just because of the leather components, but everything else is not. And so I grabbed these in a size 9. These are really cute. I love sandals like this. Let me try these on and see. So this is how they look. Super cute. I love sandals like this. Love, love, love. And here she comes. No. So let me go ahead and take these off. Cute. So I am happy with my purchases. So I'll be keeping both of these. Hey, Smoke. Hey, Smoke. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Yeah, that's it for the haul. I need to get in the shower for today, do my makeup. I'm headed over to Khoi. She is closing her Chicago store. She didn't say why, but she's closing her Chicago store. And with that, she's doing her last sample sale. I don't want to say it's going to be the last like in-person sample sale, but that'll be the last time we'll be able to go in store. And it was only open on the weekends anyway. So the sample sale was over the weekend. I first was not going to go because I have enough of Khoi pieces, especially because she caters more to gold than silver. But my tourist sister, we've been friends for over 20 years. We met in college. At that time, we both only had one child, and our children, except for our last child, they're all adults. Our birthdays are like a week apart or so. And so, you know, we are tourist sisters. We're gonna meet up sometime this month. And so I'm gonna go to Khoi and potentially pick out her a pair of earrings just to have a gift to take with me. And if there's anything else, you know, if I see anything silver or something. I know sometimes she does like colored jewelry. I know there's like these butterfly earrings that she has. I've never purchased a pair, but say for instance, she has like a pair of those and they're red or something like that. I'll probably buy myself an extra pair just to have something, but not necessarily. But my friend, her metal of choice is gold. So that'll be right up her alley. So that's going to be my first stop, is to Khoi for the sample sale. And then one of my other friends, she's doing a ladies' night at the movie theater. And so we're going to see The Devil Wears Prada. And it's a whole thing, right? She wants us to dress up, do all of the things. I'm gonna keep it very simple. And so I'm thinking in my head, what I'm going to do is wear a pair of these. I think they're from Topshop. I thrifted these jeans, but they're so good, but they're a mom jean, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to wear those. I'm gonna wear one of my Christopher John Rogers tanks, the white one with the red CJR, with my red pumps from Aldo by way of DSW, and my my little hourglass blazer from H&M. Of course, a pair of sunnies. There's no sun outside, but we're gonna do the sunnies. And then as far as bag, I will probably take the Hanifa bag, because that's red. It'll go with the shoes. Or do I want to play around with it? I'm not sure with the bag, but that is what I'm thinking that I am going to wear. So let me get off this camera, you guys, finish my quick little breakfast, and I'll be back. Running late per use, because that is just the name of the game, honey. Call me always late. Always late. But here is the look. I'm just going to wear these for now until I get where I'm going. These pants need ironing. But these are some Topshop mom jeans I found thrifting. So cute. High-waisted. So cute. The Christopher John Rogers tank, my H&M blazer, still has the Khoi brooch on it. I threw on a pair of silver Khoi earrings. I don't have time to put on contacts, and so I'm just gonna wear these cat eyes. They're green, but they work with the red and everything. They have a prescription in them, so that's what I'm going to wear. Shoes. These are the shoes that I'm going to transfer into, and then I'm carrying my Hanifa bag. And so I'll get pictures, of course. And so that is going to be the look for the movies. Okay? All right.
Woke up this morning, can't remember nothing. So bitches just flew in from London. Nothing I remember, they calling me daddy. The mattress was covered in money. Went to sleep with my jewelry and chains on. Had to wake up and recount the money. I got a bitch, she gon' kill for real. Talking about Clyde and Bunny. Good with the kid, copy. Pull up with a stick, stop it. Rich nigga shit, solid. Rich nigga, old hundreds, pockets rotted. Got it. I go to space with the stars. Might smoke a blunt with my pilot. Saturn, Moon, Earth, and Mars. NASA take off with the rocket. $500,000 on the necklace. Them rich niggas, we successful. Say she wanna feel special. What? And Coco make her feel special. I kinda hunted.
I'm here with 15 minutes to spare. Is this our last time here? Aww. Grab one of these hoodies. Sorry, beautiful. Khoi. Look at the purple ones. Oh, they got the bookmark. 40. Different sizes.
2 years in a row, well done.
Yes, thank you. Alert the media. Oh wait, that's us.
And now we've arrived at the gold keyboard for the story or series that constitutes outstanding enterprise or investigative reporting. Our first nominee.
Not tonight.
Hi, I just wanted to tell you that the story broke online.
Okay, y'all. Finally, I can sit down and do the haul with you guys. So on the outside, they had some freebies, and I just grabbed a handful of things and threw them in the bag. I really didn't have time to open up anything to see what they were, but this just looks like a cute little jewelry case. How do you open this? Oh, that's cute. That's cute, a little jewelry case. I guess you will put a ring in here. Grab that one and a blue colored one. I know a lot of times when she does her sample sale. She'll have a lot of miscellaneous items either for sale or for free. And I know she had a home collection too. I just can't remember the name of it, and I really can't see. Hold on. Khoi Studio. Okay, so this is from her Khoi Studio line. So this is spelled without the H. It's just a K-O-I, and it's just a ring holder. So I grabbed that. That was a freebie. These candle jars were also freebies. How do you see? So it's just cute little candle jar. You can use your imagination if you want to put like your brushes in here or, you know, whatever. I did get a couple of those. I'm gonna give one of these to my friend for her little care package. And then I picked up what are spice labels. So let's see. So you just have this little covering here, and in the inside there are a bunch of labels. So I guess this is just the holder for all of the labels. Okay, these were just freebies. So I'm gonna give that to my friend as well, and I'm gonna give her this bag. And then as far as jewelry, I picked up these iridescent butterfly earrings. So these are just some cute iridescent butterfly earrings. Super cute for the spring and summer. Love those. What are the name of these earrings? They came out of this pack. So these are the Edie earrings. They say these are the large. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. So it's the Edie earrings. I got my friend the Zola earrings. Zola. And it's so funny that I FaceTimed her and I said, have you ever heard of Khoi? She said, no. I said, well, this is a Black-owned brand. She has some beautiful jewelry or whatever. And I said, I wanted to get you something while I was here. And I let her see just a few of the pieces, and she picked out these. But it's so funny that these are the ones that I picked out for her first, right? When I saw these, I said, oh, these would be perfect. And I put them to the side, and I was just kind of looking at some other things. And so when I FaceTimed her, she was like, yeah, let me get those. And so you got to know your friends, okay? You got to know your friends. I said, these are the ones that I picked out for you too. The very first ones. So these did not come in a bag. These are called the Rozzies Small. Love these. So cute. So got those. There was something else. Okay. Then I got these earrings. These are the Rylas. Oh my God, I wish these were in silver. Ooh, I wish these were in silver. Because I'm trying to see which way will it go. Like this. Okay. So these will go on like this. Super cute. I wonder if I did this. No. Let's see. These were going like this. Big earrings like these, like my hair would have to be up. I'm glad that my hair is getting to a point where I can kind of pull it up in a ponytail. This is hair added, but my own hair, right? Even if I wanted to do a half up, half down, right? Big earrings like that. I love to have like that push back type of situation so you can see the earrings. And then I've been wanting one of her bookmarks, and so it was really hard for me to kind of pick which one I wanted, so I just grabbed one. So this is a bookmark. I'm gonna put this in my planner, and as you can see, everything is gold. I I think maybe one piece of little earring that I saw that was silver, and I don't think it was worth the price, and so I chose not to get it. But they have this little thing here so that if you need to save a page, have this cute little piece here. And then lastly, I remember she did do a line of clothing. She does have a line of sunglasses, and she also has a line of handbags. I didn't grab a handbag or sunnies, but I did get a hoodie because, I mean, I'm just that kind of girl. I did get this like really nice beige, and then it just has the Khoi here, but this is one of those things like if you know, you know, right? And so it is unisex. I did grab the medium, and for me, I would probably cut this and make it a crop situation. So yeah, that's probably what I would do with this. It feels really nice and thick as well. And I love that the hood is like double lined as opposed to it just being this inner material all the way through. So they did a really, really good job with that. Really, really like that. And so, yeah, I might end up cutting this and making it cropped. And so this was the bag. I'm gonna throw my friend's stuff in there, and that was everything that I got. And so you guys should have seen when I first got there, she being the owner of Khoi, her name is Hayita, if I'm saying that right. This is not my first time seeing her at one of her sample sales. This is my third sample sale. The first one, hey, stop. The first one was at her standalone store. The second one, I remember vlogging that one. She found like a bigger space. Is this the third sample sale or the fourth? Maybe the third. First time I met her, let me just say, I don't feel like she's really warm at all, and that could just be her personality, but she doesn't come off as a warm person. And you know, she could have been tired. You know, it could be a lot of factors. But when I went inside and she kind of just sat down, I just asked her, I said, how you doing? I said, you doing okay? And she's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm that person that knows how to read a room. And although I am an introvert, I am a homebody, I am social. But I'm just going to give you a quick little couple of minutes, little kiki, la ha ha. How you doing, da da da, and then I'm gonna go about my business, right? I'm not the one that's just going to, you know, keep you hostage and just keep talking. And you know, with that, you know, I'm still a fairly warm person. I think I'm really actually very, very warm, but she doesn't come off warm at all. And so, like I said, that could just be her personality. You know, I was thinking maybe she was dealing with some things. If you guys follow her on Instagram, you know, she did deal with a death of, I'm not sure if, I think it was her fiance. I don't know if they hadn't gotten married yet. I don't think they had made it to that point, but I could be wrong. That could be her husband, but I feel like they hadn't made it to that point yet, or they had already just did it, and then he ended up passing away. And then we don't know the background of why her brick and mortar is closing, but it was only open on the weekends anyway. But like I said, I did meet her before at one of the sample sales, and you know, she's just kind of off to the side, but at the same time, that kind of rubs people the wrong way. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way, especially this time around. Sometimes I feel like we expect others to be like us and how we would be, because although I would be warm and fuzzy and hey, how you guys doing? You know, thank you for coming out and da 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 da. You know, she's just one that just kind of sits over to the side and doesn't engage and whatnot. And I don't know. For me, that was just a little bit of a turn off, but nonetheless, I still got what I got. That's that on that. So that is going to be it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. I was on the phone on the way to the theater and I wanted to kind of get a little B-roll or whatever, but I was on the phone all the way until I sat down in my seat and the movie actually started, because I got there before my friends did. But yeah, alrighty, that's gonna be it for today's vlog. My dog is down here running amok and I need to keep an eye on her because I feel like she peed and she pottied when I took her out of her house, but she's been running wild, and so she's probably super excited and just kind of peed by accident. So, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, please, so I'd love to have you. And then hype me up, do all the things. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.